Alright, hello everyone. I just watched the Defiance gameplay trailer a few hours ago and I had a bad head today. So I wasn't really able to do a video earlier, but I'm doing it now instead. And yeah, I just want to go over some of these abilities, well not some of them, all the abilities for Mad Maggie, because I find that her abilities are probably one of the most overpowered sets of abilities from what it seems like in the trailers, and obviously sometimes it's a bit inaccurate from what it actually is in game. But from what we've got shown in the trailers, they seem really good. So obviously. Yeah, obviously there's some things in the trailer like the control mode, which I'm overly excited for. I mean, I literally have been waiting for a mode like this for ages, like something that you can play before you play Battle Royale, or possibly even just play it all together. It's just a fun little mode to kind of get warmed up and just have a load of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy that mode. Sadly, it's only out for 3 weeks, and hopefully it comes back in the future because it seems absolutely insane. But yeah. Let's go over these abilities. So first of all, we have the tactical ability, probably the simplest one to explain, and it's the riot drill. Fire a drill that burns enemies through obstacles. We're seeing in the trailer that Maggie actually used it against a rampart, kind of shooting it into a wall, and there's not really much of a timer that is displayed before it starts burning the person behind the wall or the obstacle. So this could be really good for enemy breaching buildings with enemies camping in corners and stuff. So I think it's going to be a really nice addition to Apex having this ability, but also at the same time it's probably going to get tweaked because that timer that we're seeing in the trailer of literally half a second before it started obviously spewing out the fire behind the wall, I don't think is long enough. I think it should be at least 1.5 seconds, maybe two, just to at least give the people who were sitting there behind the wall or whatever time to react. So yeah, I think that should be what we should see in the future for a possible nerf for Maggie already, just based off the trailer. And now we're going to go over the passive ability. So the passive, I would say, is one of the coolest passives in the game. It is really upsetting because Mad Maggie looks and feels like a better Bangalore, if you know what I mean. She looks pretty much like Bangalore, but just looks cooler. And she has similar abilities to Bangalore, but are better. You know what I mean? Bangalore has the smoke, Maggie has that massive fire flame thing. And then obviously Maggie has another speed ability where she moves faster with a shotgun when she's holding it, which is constant. It doesn't matter if you're getting shot or not, you constantly move faster. I know it's not going to be much speed, but it is significant enough where you can get away from some fights with it. And also you temporarily highlight enemies that you've damaged. So literally a way better Bangalore. If we don't see a Bangalore buff this season, I'll be very surprised because this legend is not only a better Bangalore but can also counter Bangalore. So hopefully we do see a Bangalore buff. I'm not gonna be too surprised if I don't though, because I have definitely moved on from playing Bangalore the past couple of seasons. But this is a bit upsetting seeing that Bangalore gets literally no love anymore. So then we have the ultimate ability. We have the Wrecking Ball. Throw a ball that releases speed boosting pads and detonates near enemies. So this is going to be insane. This is going to be the first ability in the game that can grant teammates speed as well. We have two speed abilities really. Well, there's Wraith's phase and everything, but basically all the speed boosts, like Bangalore speed boost and Octane speed boost, it only granted to yourself. Whilst this, when you throw the Wrecking Ball, obviously it'll damage enemies that it hits and whatever, kind of explode on them. But obviously it keeps on traveling even if it hits someone. It'll actually also leave these little boost pads like how we're seeing in the trailer. And if you stand on the boost pads, you get a brief speed boost, which, this legend is going to be all about recon, speed, damaging, breaching. She's got it all, basically. So people saying that she's very situational. I highly doubt it now. She has like 5 abilities with this thing. 2 of them being speed abilities, 1 being a recon, 1 being a breach ability, and 1 being a very offensive ability. So, you know, it kind of puts this into comparison. That's Legends now are just getting the whole like shebang, you know what I mean? They're getting everything. So we'll see how she turns out in game. I'm obviously going to play the hell out of her because I think she's going to be OP. But then again, I thought Fuse was going to be OP when he came out, so we'll see. But I'm very excited, and hopefully you guys are excited as well. I'm especially excited for the control mode because yeah, that's literally what I've been waiting for ages. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.